feeling cold against your skin. Running through the chaos, letting all the sin. Temptation in a bottle, ready for the night. Craving for the thrill, it's time to ignite. Dark desires burning bright. Echoes in the dead of night. No retreat, no looking back on this heart attack.
Hey, we're back. We're back for the late show. I thought I'd come back and well, we'll do some American taste testing in a minute. But I was just trying to find out more details about this woman in Boston. Really want to know what's going on with her because it's extremely sad if this woman has been attacked or I don't know. So you guys can come hang out with me while we try find more about Joanna Brown from Worcester, and I'm just trying to see if we can get anything else about her. Yep, go here. Just trying to see if we watched this one already.
Right now, when Worcester police say they have found a car that is possibly linked to the case of a missing.
All right, let's see if they got an update. Okay. All right, here we go. They did put out a new update, so I'll get that up on the screen. Hey guys, how are you? We're back. Let's see.
Critical clue that could solve the case of a missing woman in Worcester. Police say they found an SUV matching the description of her vehicle. Aaron Parsegian explains what we know so far.
It's in this parking lot outside this apartment building on Mount Vernon Street in Worcester where police were for hours today alongside the chief medical examiner investigating an SUV parked right here.
Have someone bring crime scene tape down here, please.
Worcester police taping off this parking lot and surrounding a rental car matching the make, model, color, and license plate of the one believed to be driven by Joanna Brown, a Worcester woman last seen Friday.
Her family's very concerned. Her mother and father are the ones that reported her missing yesterday.
Detectives were with flashlights in a wooded area nearby as a tent was set up around the car, and the chief medical examiner came on scene for about an hour Monday. Police ultimately taking the car in, not saying more than it's an active investigation and there's no danger to the public.
And we just want her found. We want her back.
The car was found just about a mile from the Bean Counter Bakery, Joanna's place of work for the last 8 years.
And for her to just not show up, not call, we were just shocked.
Alice Lombardi says Brown never missed a day of work until this weekend and last talked with her when she left her shift early Friday, saying she had to attend to personal matters.
Of course,
You know, the more that comes out, the more it seems suspicious. If this was a simple, you know, someone doing it to themselves, why would they be searching the wooded area behind the car? If this was a self-act, they wouldn't even care. They would just take the car in, get it to the coroner, let the medical examiner do the job, and just issue a statement saying that this girl X, Y, and Z. The fact that she told her work she had to attend to personal matters makes me worried that she was going to meet up with like an ex-boyfriend or a love interest. Neither of the situations here are good. Neither of them are very nice. This woman's either hurt herself or someone has hurt her. Both are bad. Both are not very nice, and both are a tragedy to her family. But it just something doesn't seem right. Hold on.
everyone, we're worried about her safety. You know, we just want her back. We want her safe. We want to know she's okay.
This investigation tonight is still ongoing. We're waiting for further updates from Worcester Police.
Bring crime scene tape down here, please.
Worcester Police investigating an SUV parked right here.
Have someone bring crime scene tape down here, please.
Worcester Police taping off this parking lot and surrounding a rental car matching the make, model, color, and license plate of the one believed to be driven by Joanna Brown, a Worcester woman last seen Friday.
Her family's very concerned.
Monday are matching the make, model.
They seem to be paying a lot of attention to the outside of the vehicle. Now, I don't know if they're trying to break into the car. They could be, but they seem to be paying a lot of attention to the outside of the car and the forest behind, like the wooded area near the back of the car, wherever it is, just near the car. It makes me wonder if, like, now they're fingerprinting or like what is going on. About a mile, from it. Hold on, I'm gonna pause it so we don't have to listen to the audio. I just want to watch what crime scene's doing. Hold on. I can't quite tell. Hmm. You would think if they were breaking into the bag, breaking into the bag, breaking into the bag, no, breaking into the car, that they would be focused on the lock mechanism or the top of the window where you can put a bag in there and fill it full of air, and then it pops the lock. But it's strange that the first place they looked at was further down the car, down the bottom of the door. So it's almost like I wonder if they're doing some sort of fingerprinting. Is something. It doesn't align with a self-done thing. Like, I don't want to put rumors out there. I'm just trying to speculate because I'm interested in what happened to this young lady. It just seems a bit odd for a if this was a self-done type thing. Um, Can we see anything on the vehicle? Ah, that's interesting. I can see that right here. Hold on. Ah, that's not gonna work. Ah, okay. I can't take a screenshot of it while we're on the video, but can you see that back door has a seal on it? The back door has a seal on it right there. That means it's a crime scene most likely because they don't want anyone in there to mess up the environment. I don't know if they do that for self-done type of situations. Normally that's done in a I mean, self-done can be a crime scene. I'm just saying I wonder if it's something more going on. But yeah, that back door has a tape seal over it, indicating that inside of that car is a crime scene. So they're probably going to take it back for forensic analysis to tear it down, look for things. Yeah, on the white car, can you see it? It's just above the truck, on the door where the seal on the door is, where the door meets the panel, like that. There's a little panel gap, almost just above the flatbed of the truck. There's a seal on the vehicle, which means it's a crime scene, most likely. I'm just trying to see if there's one on the boot. Can't see. And if there's one on the front door. There's a side view of the vehicle. It's deliberately blurred, so we can't tell. Let's go. Let's see if we get any more photos here. There's that tent they put up. So there's the tent. I don't know if they put it over the vehicle, next to the vehicle. They did some, and then they're looking in this wooded area behind where they found her too. All adding up to something really bad, I think. I would say. I reckon they're worried that there might have been a crime. Here, did they put one on this door? What else can we notice here? I'm just trying to scan through it and see if we notice anything different. I don't notice anything different, but at least that is an interesting thing to look at. Betsy said, "Do you think they don't want to disturb any evidence that may be in the vehicle?" Right. I think that's what it is. they want to take it back to the. It's odd they didn't call out crime scene though. Normally they'd call out the crime tech to come out. I don't know if they did, but the only one we saw was a coroner come out. No crime scene tech, which normally they do that unless they're sending it somewhere to be looked at. So we'll see. But right now, this was the last update about an hour ago. They're saying that everyone's sort of waiting for the local police to give an update on what they found in that car. I'm just trying to see if there is anything here. Last update was 10:14 local time. Yeah, that's the only update they have. So they're saying investigators were seen working the parking lot outside Green Hill Towers on Mount Vernon Street, where some residents said the vehicle matched the description provided by the police. And they're saying the vehicle was later towed away from the scene, and a medical examiner's van had also arrived at the scene, leaving sometime after. Interesting. The vehicle. The SUV was surrounded by crime scene tape, and officers were seen taking pictures of the vehicle. Later, officers placed a white tent over the vehicle to shield their work from view. So interesting. I think originally we thought possibly it was going to be like next to the vehicle, but the fact that it was all the way over the car, that's concerning. Hey, my friend, how are you? You spent 3 months in hospital? Oh my God, I'm sorry to hear that. You're going to have to tell me what your real name is because the YouTube has started giving everyone like long names with like not their original chat name. So Danny said, whose car is it? It is from a young woman. It is from a young woman here. Her name is Joanna Brown. And you would have seen her in that video. I'm just trying to get another photo of her for you. Joanna Brown. Yeah. This is Joanna right here. There's another photo of her here. This is the young lady. So she clocked out of work, was supposed to be in the next day, and never came back. Oh, hey, Renee. How are you, my friend? You're in hospital, really? I'm sorry to hear that. How many people? We've had a few people in hospital recently. Carolina said maybe they left the body in the car. That's what they do when they pull them out of the water in the car. She's aged. Hold on. Let me go back to our original thing here. So Joanna Brown, she's 30 years old, and she has blonde hair, hazel eyes, 5'6" tall, and weighs around 200 pounds. And she went missing on Friday, October 31st. She works at a company called the Bean Counter. It's like a coffee shop in Worcester. And they said that she was in a 2025 gray Mitsubishi Outlander with red Joe plate 5GPN 93. And they thought she could be in the Holyoke or Springfield area. Did not show up to work the next day. She was supposed to be in work the next day, didn't show up. So she is quite young. Yeah, thank you. Let's see. So, very concerning. Very concerning. Yeah, let me go. Let me check what we can find over here. It's either going to be a very sad case or a very sad case. I don't see this going either way, really. Let's go here. Let's see if Boston.com has an update for us on her. Trying to see if they know anything. No, their update is less than the one that we have from the other news channel. The other news channel, the local one, WCVB5, they're the ones who seem to have like the most current updates for this particular case. Now, while it look awful, I don't know. Yeah, they got a little update here too. Let's see.
Ed Maria, the parking lot here at Green Hill Towers was a crime scene most of the day. This is where investigators appear to have found Joanna Brown's SUV. Sky 5 over a gray Mitsubishi Outlander like the one Joanna Brown was believed to be driving when she disappeared last Friday. Investigators quickly erected a tent over the car and could be seen taking photos in and around the SUV. Just after 6 p.m., the medical examiner arrived on scene, pulled up to that tent, then left a short time later, after which the tent was taken down. Police could also be seen on the wooded hillside behind the car, searching with flashlights. No one is saying yet what they found. 30-year-old Joanna Brown has been missing since Friday morning. Police say she went to her job at the Bean Counter Cafe and Bakery, but had to leave for a personal matter. Then, Brown did not show up for her Saturday shift. Her employer says she has never called out for any shift in the 8 years she has worked there.
Joanna's a wonderful employee. She's been with me 8 years. One of my best employees.
Her parents told police she is normally in touch every day. They reported her missing Sunday. It's not clear what Joanna Brown's connection might have been to this apartment building on Mount Vernon Street. The questions tonight, has she been found and what happened to her? And at this hour, we're still waiting for an update from the Worcester County Police and the Worcester County DA's office. We are live in Worcester.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious that they took a body out of that vehicle. The crime scene van doesn't pull up to that tent, open its doors, and just leave. It sounds like they did find a body in there. I just can't see them doing this if it was like a self-done thing. And them searching all this area too, almost like they're looking for a weapon. That's what it looks like to me. Like maybe this is just ping like spitballing, okay? Say hypothetically, she is in the car. They find her in the vehicle and they can tell that she has wounds to her body. Like it's immediately obvious she's been in some sort of violent conflict. She has some sort of violent wounds to her body. But they search the car and they can't find any weapon at all. Well, they're going to go look in the surrounding area for a weapon, aren't they? And like you heard on that thing, they had been there most of the day scouring that area. Sounds to me like they may have been looking for a weapon. Yeah. I mean, it may still come out as self-inflicted, but it's looking more and more dodgy by the minute. Kim says, I don't know why they aren't saying that. It's confusing. I don't know. I have no idea, but there's just been no update. Like, there's no press conference. I can go to the PD's website. Hold on. If we go back, let's see, Worcester PD. Let me see if I can go back to the Worcester PD. Yeah, let's go to their official Facebook page. Their last update was 12:44 p.m. About 12 hours ago. That was their last update, and it wasn't really even an update. It was them retweeting or linking something from a different news agency about the case. But that's it. Yeah, nothing on their one. And like they said in that video, even the news station in the local area, they're waiting on on an official update or briefing. So yeah, maybe to talk to her parents first. Well, they got to if she is deceased, the first person they got to talk to is her next of kin, right? So they got to talk to them first and make sure they all know. Yeah, left work and they're not seen again. They have to make notification to the family. Yeah, I would think that's true. Of course, in every case, you want to tell the family first. That's a weird place, huh? Like here, like why? Who would she know here? It's a lot of apartments, right? And it looks like the car has been sealed too. Look, there's a seal on that front one and the back one too. So it looks like they've sealed off that car. Where is this? The Green Hill Towers, 28 Mount Vernon Street. Okay. 27. 27 Mount Vernon Street, MA. Is that it? Mount Vernon Street? Is that what it said on the video? 28 Mount Vernon? 27 Mount Vernon Street. Yeah, Green Hill Towers. That doesn't look right. No, it's still the same place. Okay. It's showing it as here. But that doesn't look like the... Where's the giant car park that we saw? Saying it's this property right here. Can we go here? No, this can't be right. No. Okay, that's not there's no way that's the right place. All right, hold on, guys. 28, 27. All right, that's better. Apparently, there's two streets with the same name in Massachusetts. There we go. That's better. All right. So this is the car park. They found her vehicle up here, butting against all this green tree line, and there's that set of apartments right here. So, what is near here? Wow, it backs onto bushland. Look at that. So it's almost at the edge of town, really. Yeah, it's almost at the edge of the town. It's almost like maybe someone dumped her vehicle there. Interesting. Interesting location to like put that vehicle. You can understand why they were searching all through here. It looks like, too, say you put the vehicle here. I'm not saying there's a third party, just hypothetical. You put a vehicle here. It looks like you can get through here to Eastern Avenue and then get away from the area. It looks like you can get through that tree line. Anyway, without having to coming back out of Hooper Street here. It looks like you could probably just duck across there and get out of the area. What a horrible place to find her vehicle. Yeah, let me see. Is there any reviews for this? Nope, that's not how we do that. Yeah. So, what is this place? Green Hill Towers. This property is currently not advertising on apartments.com. So apparently they're not advertising on apartments.com. You can't get anything from there. What do they say? It's a stylish living apartment community. They say, yeah, there you go. That's another photo of it. All right, let's see if we can get down. Can we get into the car park maybe? What? That's strange. Hold on. I was trying to see if we could get up into the car park, but it doesn't look like we can. Just trying to see what's around here. Let's go up here. You would think if this is where the car was found, like she would either she knows someone here, was meeting up with someone here, or yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah. There's the it looks like a jail. I don't know if it looks like a jail. There might be some new reviews, especially when you find a body in the yeah. It looks like HUD apartments to me. What are HUD apartments? HUD? Yeah, I don't know why you'd go out here. I'm sort of a bit confused as well. They just look like little apartments, or it's very well manicured. Like it obviously has like a lot of like love and care. Like there's all the trees are all done, the grass has been mowed a lot, all the plants are well kept. The gardener, there's obviously a gardener or someone who does work here. It's not overgrown like you would see at some bad quality apartments or something like that. Subsidized housing? I don't know. Oh, government housing? You reckon? Yeah, let's see if we can find out if it's subsidized or not. There's a Yelp page for it. Okay. Let's see what the reviews are on Yelp. One review. Management there is rude, lazy. They're all related. Husband and wife, always late. Work orders months behind, except for the outside of the building. The lobby looks beautiful. That's about it. I won't recommend this place since management is very rude and many of the residents don't wish to deal with people like that. So someone is upset. What about their Google reviews? Green Hill Towers is elderly and disabled housing. Very clean and quiet. There you go. Disabled and elderly housing. What's the name of it? Green Hill Towers. Green Hill Towers in Worcester. Sorry, Green Hill Apartments. I'll put the address in the comments in the chat for you guys. That's the address of it right there. Well, that's the name of it anyway. The address is 27 Mount Vernon Street. Yeah, I'll put the full one up for people. There you go. Yeah, like someone said in their review of the place, apparently the management keep the outside immaculate, but apparently the inside is like falling apart, and that they don't do the maintenance that they've been told to do. Okay, so now we found out it's like disability and elderly housing. What would a 30-year-old woman who doesn't live here be doing over here in this car park with her rental vehicle that she had? It's an odd place to wind up on a Friday night, to wind up at a, you know, disability housing, unless she knew someone from there. I don't know. Like, it just seems like it's almost like it was dumped there. And the reason I wonder that is because when you look at the map of the area, this is like one of the only big car parks nearby. Everything else is a residential street, like a normal housing street. There are no big car parks and things like that. There's one around the corner, but it is very small. Here, I'll show you what I mean. Yeah. Yeah, like here. See, you guys see on this map? See how there's like that one, and then around the corner there was this one. I may have shown it to you the first time we went up here. There. But they're very small. Like if you dumped a car here, they would probably notice pretty quick. They'd notice pretty quick because the residents would know that. Like, why is one of our spaces taken up? Or, well, why? Who is this car? I know at my apartments we don't have a lot of parking, and if someone parked here that we didn't know, we'd be asking questions within like an hour. Like people would be like, "Whose car is this? Why are you parking in someone else's spot? And what's going on?" Actually, I'll tell you a story. I have a car space in my apartment block, right? And it's a very good spot. So everyone likes to try and park there when I'm out and things like that. Anyway, Mrs. Ping had the car one day, and a lady parked there and just left for the day. Just left for 8 hours and went to work. And I was like, what the F is going on? Like, why are you in my parking spot? Anyway, well, I left a note. I saw her come back from work. I told her, and she just went, "Oh, sorry about that," and just got in the car and left. And I was like, I told her, I said, "Don't you ever come back here again." I said, "It's private parking. You want to park? You want to park to go to work? You go park somewhere else." I said, "Don't ever park in this car park ever again." Yeah. So I was really mad at her because I was like, you know, her sort of flippant attitude to parking in private property, like almost as if she was entitled. So I have a feeling if someone parked in one of these little tiny car parks like this, the residents would know very quickly and either try to find out who owns it, or they would look through the vehicle, they'd call it in to the cops. But that big car park further up the road for the Green Hill up here, this car park's massive. I don't know if someone would notice if someone was parked there. Here, I'll go to the top view again. It's got to be like 30, 40 car spaces. There you go. So I don't know if anyone would notice, especially if you parked on this outside bit, like where they found her vehicle up here. Maybe no one would notice for a period of time. Should have blocked her in. I should have, yeah. She was really rude, that lady. Let's see. I think that's the only update now. CBS Boston put out that that update about her car being found, and that was it. Yeah, let's have another look. Apparently it's raining out there. How annoying for the police. That's annoying. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, the fact they covered it with a tent too, that's really disturbing. Oh, they did have forensics out there. Look. Worcester Police Forensic Unit too. So they did have the forensic unit out there too. I definitely think we've probably found a body, unfortunately. Gail said they couldn't move the car as you had been drinking. I was drinking? I don't think I was drinking anything. I don't think Ping was drinking. Let's see. All right. Look, I don't know when or if or when we're supposed to have an update about this particular case, but so far there's been no new update this evening. Although apparently WCVB has been covering it locally all evening, from what I've heard. So we're gonna have to wait until we get an update, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm just trying to see if there's been anyone give us a better update. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, no new update, unfortunately. I think by tomorrow we'll have it. Khaleesa said, "Hello, Ping. Hey, good to see you." Gail said, "No, block the lady and then tell her you can't move as you've been drinking." Carolina says, "Wonder who found it. Found by license plate, or God forbid somebody looked in the car and called it in." I would say that someone. I think they said in the article someone knew the description, but I don't want to. It doesn't say. It says, Sky 5 flew over the area of 27 Mount Vernon Street at 4:45 p.m. and saw police investigating a vehicle matching the description, but it doesn't say how they found it. Yeah, maybe we can watch that. Maybe they'll tell us in that video again. Hold on. Maybe we missed it before.
Ed Maria, the parking lot here at Green Hill Towers was a crime scene most of the day. This is where investigators appear to have found Joanna Brown's SUV. Sky 5 over a gray Mitsubishi Outlander like the one Joanna Brown was believed to be driving when she disappeared last Friday. Investigators quickly erected a tent over the car and could be seen taking photos in and around the SUV. Just after 6 p.m., the medical examiner arrived on scene, pulled up to that tent, then left a short time later, after which the tent was taken down. Police could also be seen on the wooded hillside behind the car, searching with flashlights. No one is saying yet what they found. 30-year-old Joanna Brown has been missing since Friday morning. Police say she went to her job at the Bean Counter Cafe and Bakery, but had to leave for a personal matter. Then, Brown did not show up for her Saturday shift. Her employer says she has never called out for any shift in the 8 years she has worked there.
Joanna's a wonderful employee.
Well, I think the logical question is, who was she meeting up with? Who made her come out of work and leave work and not come back again? I reckon the answer is on her cell phone. I reckon they got to find out who she was talking to and what was so urgent to make her leave. That'll be the answer to the question, I reckon. And I reckon the cops are already doing that, so they're probably already looking into who she was talking to. Sean said, "Hit that like button. I would appreciate it if you could." Khalees said, "Does she have a boyfriend?" No background history. I tried looking while you guys were watching Trish. I tried looking for Joanna on the on Facebook and a few other places, and I really didn't come up with very much at all. I came up with very, very little. unfortunately, very, very little. Let's see, Joanna Brown. Let me try again. But when I searched before, I could not find very much about her. Let's go. Yeah, I think that was about. Yeah, nothing I can find that is like would give us anything that we would need right now. Just people calling for her safe return, but that's not her. There's another lady called Joanna Brown, but it's not the lady we want. Give me 1 second. All right. Nana Lana says, I have not seen the police have a tow truck take a car away with a body in the car, possibly. The medical examiner came in a truck, pulled up to the tent where they had it over the vehicle, and then left again. That indicates that they took a body out of the vehicle. They backed up, opened the back of the vehicle, got a body in there, and then left. So her body was probably not in the vehicle when they towed it. Here, I was looking. Where was I looking? I was looking on here. I really don't see anything from her. There's like, I can't even find like an account that would be hers. Here, where does this lady live? No, Chicago, Illinois. Virginia Beach. That's not the same lady. Wait, what did that girl look like? That might be her. Hold on, I might have found her. No, okay, that's not her either. Different location, not the right location. Can't find her. I was hoping we might be able to like find her account and see if she's got a boyfriend or something, but can't find it. Strange for someone to be sort of that young and not have a Facebook account. Found a lady in Indianapolis, but that's not the right lady. Yeah, I can't find anyone. How weird. I mean, I know there's probably like a billion people on Facebook, but there's no one popping up. Hmm. Yeah, sorry guys, I can't find anything. Although there is a lady called Joanna Brown, um, who apparently shattered her arm and had over 200 days of medical problems with her arm. How sad. So there's another lady called Joanna Brown, and she shattered her shoulder to her elbow and completely like broke up all the bones in her arm. And they've tried to put plates in her arm, and it didn't heal. The plates and the screws became infected, and she ended up having to take all the plates out and all the screws out, and they tried to mend it again, and then it got infected a third time. Poor lady. Apparently over 300 days of surgical issues. I hope that Joanna Brown is okay now. Hey Susie, how are you? Hey all, eating no excuse for being rude and not saying hey. Hi, how are you? Let's see. Carlisa said only boomers on Facebook now. I'm not a boomer. Carolina said I don't see anything in web sleuths. For this lady, no, I don't see. I see very little. I think it's a sort of hyperly localized case, unfortunately. Trying to see if there's any other like source for information for her at all. Did we watch this one?
Police presence in a Worcester parking lot. These are live pictures now from Sky Eye. Police have found a car they were looking for in connection with a missing woman. 30-year-old Joanna Brown vanished on Friday.
And police said that they were concerned for her safety. We want to get you right out to WBZ's Paul Burden, who joins us live in Worcester at this new scene. And Paul, tell us what you know so far.
Well, Worcester police have this entire parking lot blocked off right now, and crime scene tape has been set up. Again, this is all in connection with the investigation of 30-year-old missing Worcester woman Joanna Brown. Police say her parents reported her missing over the weekend. A crime scene investigation unfolding in Worcester at 27 Mount Vernon Street apartment complex, where police say they found a rental car belonging to Joanna Brown, who has been missing since Friday morning.
She's one of my best employees.
Alice Lombardi is deeply concerned about the safety and well-being of Joanna Brown. Lombardi owns Bean Counter Bakery Cafe on Grove Street in Worcester. Police say Joanna was last seen leaving the bakery at 9 a.m.
She left her shift talking to her supervisor, saying that she had a personal thing that she needed to take care of, and she left. She has not been seen or heard from since.
She's never called out, and for her to just not show up, not call, we were just shocked.
Both the bakery and police posted these photos of Joanna, hoping someone will recognize her. Lombardi says Joanna has worked here for 8 years.
Employees love her. She's, leads a team at the front of the house. She's my go-to person. If I'm looking for something like supplies, she knows everything. She's just a wonderful, wonderful person.
Police say she left the bakery in a rental car, which has now been found in this parking lot in Worcester. Lombardi says the bakery is not the same without her.
Very hardworking. She covers the shifts. She's just very, we miss her terribly. Customers are coming in crying this morning. Yeah, she's like a fixture here. And we just want her found. We want her back.
The situation's still unfolding here. At Green Hill Towers, 27 Mount Vernon Street. Police have not given us an update on Joanna Brown's whereabouts. Right now, they still say they have located the car that she had rented, but the situation still remains under.
Yeah, hold on. I want to go back. There was a view right here, and you could see the people moving underneath that tent. Can you see there's under the tent, there's a torchlight? What are they looking for? That little snippet there from the helicopter, if you just watch the tent. Very interesting what they're doing under that tent. They had a torch and they were lighting up the car, and then you saw someone grab something and move back right onto the back of the tent. So like normally the tent is like flat, and they moved back and almost pulled the tent like backwards because they were like putting so much pressure on it. It made like a body shape in the back of it. So they grabbed something. Something strange in this neighborhood. Who are you gonna call? Tent busters. Yeah, let's play it again. I want to go all the way back though. There's 2 people in there. At least 2. One with the torch and then one at the back. And then yeah, you see the back person almost like pull on the tent. I don't know what they're doing, but in there a long time for someone who might be just, might have died randomly. You thought it was 3? I said at least 2. I don't know if it's 2, 3, but there was one at the front with the torch. There was at least one at the back of the vehicle. Chipmunk said they're gonna start using dark colored tents because of snooping eyes. Damn YouTubers. Damn YouTubers. They're always on our ass. They're always trying to get through our privacy. Look, they even blurred this. They even blurred the background. Look, whatever's going on, her boss seems very worried. Her boss seems like, for someone who has worked there for 8 years, and has never taken unarranged time off. That's what the boss said. Never taken a day off. That's like a really hyper reliable worker. Someone who's just never, walked out of work early, had to call in sick or whatever randomly. Like she's like never missed a day. And then all of a sudden doesn't come into work and is found in the back of a vehicle. Yeah, it's a rental car. I don't know why she would have maybe her car became damaged and was in for repairs or something. I don't know. But yeah, it was a rental car. Chipmunk said I've been watching the Ghostbuster cartoon. Oh, hey, Sarah Lee says, I'm Sarah. Hi, Sarah. How are you? I let the algorithm guide me. Where am I? Hi, Sarah. This is Nights with Ping. We're a true crime channel, and we talk about current cases, or we do court. So we follow a lot of court cases. I actually head into the Supreme Court and bring back different news and latest happenings inside the courthouse. I'm from Melbourne, Australia. So we cover Australian true crime and we cover American cases as well. This case that we're currently looking at is a lady called Joanna Brown from Worcester in MA. And she went missing, called out of work, left work, never came back. And they found a vehicle today in a parking lot about a mile from her workplace. And we're sort of looking at like what's going on. A lot of people think that they unfortunately found her deceased inside of the vehicle. So that's what we're sort of looking at. We're sort of looking at the footage of that car park. This car park has been where they found her vehicle, and under this white tent is her car. So, hey Rachel, what's up? Rachel said, I checked some local reporters on X pages and I don't see anything. The reporter that was doing the story, if I can find it again, there was a very specific reporter, I think. If I can find her name, it was a lady. Of course, I can't find it. But yeah, it's still the same news website, WCVB. No, yes. WCVB's been the big one that's sort of been covering it. All right. Give me a second. I have to adjust my microphone. Hold on. All right. Sarah said, what's her husband and her boyfriend's alibi? That's something we were looking into to find out whether she had a boyfriend, because we can't, there's nothing being reported so much as of yet. So we don't know. We don't think she's married. She's 30 years old. And it seemed like her parents were very involved in her life because her parents have sort of been the ones who have been talking. Carolina said, I wonder if she lived with her parents. Assuming she didn't live where she was found, yeah, I don't think she was Don't think she lived in those apartments. No, possibly lived with her parents. Worcester, MA. So Massachusetts, with all our friends out on the East Coast. Yeah, so we don't know. Yeah, hold on. Since our Sarah is new, I'll play the video that we originally started the night with, so that Sarah can sort of catch up. Hold on. If I can get back to it. I think it was on this page. Yeah. Yeah, we'll play that video that we played earlier, and Sarah can sort of catch up.
Ed Maria, the parking lot here at Green Hill Towers was a crime scene most of the day. This is where investigators appear to have found Joanna Brown's SUV. Sky 5 over a gray Mitsubishi Outlander like the one Joanna Brown was believed to be driving when she disappeared last Friday. Investigators quickly erected a tent over the car and could be seen taking photos in and around the SUV. Just after 6 p.m., the medical examiner arrived on scene, pulled up to that tent, then left a short time later, after which the tent was taken down. Police could also be seen on the wooded hillside behind the car, searching with flashlights. No one is saying yet what they found. 30-year-old Joanna Brown has been missing since Friday morning. Police say she went to her job at the Bean Counter Cafe and Bakery, but had to leave for a personal matter. Then, Brown did not show up for her Saturday shift. Her employer says she has never called out for any shift in the 8 years she has worked there.
Joanna's a wonderful employee. She's been with me 8 years, one of my best employees.
There you go. Hey, Shad, how are you? I heard you were a little unwell for a period of time. I hope you're feeling much better. Rachel said, so difficult right now because we don't know much. Yeah, we don't know much. Sarah said, don't mean to be mean, not trying to be, don't know. The details about like who she is and what her life was like, we just don't have enough information. Everything sort of the breaking news has been over the last 4 or 5 hours. Before that, she was just a missing person, and the details that we had was she worked at the cafe and she went missing from the cafe, and that was about it. That's all we had until earlier this evening when we learnt of them finding this vehicle and then them declaring it a crime scene and putting up the tape, putting the tent over the vehicle, and then the medical examiner came. So Carolina said, I was thinking that and didn't want to say it. Did she have a disability? Nothing wrong with it, but odd to have that job for 8 years. Some people have, there's some people who are very independent, no matter their disability. Gayla said, the police did say they were worried very quickly. That's true. They did say they were worried for her welfare. So what made them worried for her welfare? Okay, if you see anything, let me know. Let me know. You can also email me. There you go. I put my email in chat. Where's Shad? Shad, where are you? I saw him reply up here. Now I can't find it. Oh, here. He says, I think I'm alive. Good work, Shad. You keep being alive. That's what we need. Yeah, most likely it was her. Yeah, I agree. Rachel said, it does seem that there's more to the story. I definitely want to know more about why it was so desperate for her to leave the workplace. Like, I think that's going to be the key to everything. Like, what was that such a big deal that she just had to go and go leave from her workplace? Like, what could be possibly going on in her life where she would do something that she had never done in 8 years of working at that store? It doesn't make it's a bit strange, right? Gail said, yeah, and at 9 a.m. Right. It's odd. You're watching for meteors. Okay. So she's There you go. Hold on. Rachel said exactly, Ping. She left work quickly and her parents were very concerned right away. I mean, it could be a mental health thing. It could be maybe she had a boyfriend that they didn't like. Maybe she had an ex-partner that they were worried about. That could be true too. Chipmunk said, I hope you see some, Sarah. Yeah, I hope you see some meteors. Yeah, okay. I think we're just about gonna wrap up though. I just wanted to come back on and sort of do this and sort of just see if we had any updates. But unfortunately, it looks like we're going to be starved of updates. I think it's going to be the morning. I think when we come back in the morning, there'll be a big update for this poor lady. I think probably first thing in the morning. Let's see. You know, we never seen our friend from Alaska. I hope she comes back. A lot of people in Virginia with the name Joanna Brown. A lot of people. I see like several from Virginia on this list here. Yeah, I'm gonna play this from Facebook. Hold on.
Worcester police are
Hopefully it'll play.
Worcester police are getting the word out about a young woman who is missing. She was last seen Friday morning. She showed up at her job at the bean counter, but had to suddenly leave. Police say she didn't report to her shift on Saturday, which her employer says is not like her.
We miss her terribly. We want her back. We just asking anyone who knows where she might be or anything, please contact the Worcester Police Department immediately.
Police say she may be in the Holyoke Springfield area and she's possibly driving a gray Mitsubishi. If you have any information, you're asked to contact police. Worcester police are getting the word out about a young...
Sarah said they put out a silver alert. Was it? I didn't see a silver alert. Hold on. It's not showing up for me as being... Oh, it is. Huh, you are right. Okay, that is interesting. Hold on. Let me just double check. Wait, I don't know if that was another story. I just want to double check that that is true. To a woman who went missing on Friday. Okay, I saw it linked on something else when I was Googling it, but I don't see it now. Joanna Brown. All right, I don't see it. I don't see them listing it as that particular type of alert. But I mean, it's possible. Yeah, it's not showing up for me, but it could be because I'm Australian. Jojo said, Ping mentioned nutter butter. I did? You're eating peanut butter? Have you ever had deep fried? I've never had a nutter butter, I don't think. Good night, Susie. Good night, Susie. All right. I think we're gonna do this. I have, so we defrosted a new type of pie. We defrosted a strawberry cream pie. So me and Mrs. Ping are gonna try it. Here she is with a plate. Yeah. So here you guys go. Oh, let me take the spoon off so it doesn't walk away. Oh, look at this. For your midnight munchies. Oh, strawberry pie. It looks pretty good. This is what brand is Edwards, right? Edwards from America. So this is Edwards pie from America. I think you can get them at Walmart. They're not native to Australia. They don't live here. The kangaroos don't eat it. So I'm going to try some. Looks pretty good. Yeah. All right. Mrs. Ping, take that. All right. Hmm. Hmm. Wow. It's really good. It's like got real acidic, sour kind of strawberry, but also sweet strawberry. And in the strawberry layer, you can actually see the strawberry seeds for it. So it's actually got real strawberry in it. It's pretty good. And then it's got a cookie base on it, or no, I don't think it's graham cracker. I think it's no, it's some sort of cookie. And yeah, in the crust of it, it's like a cookie type layer. Pretty good. Here, I'll put a photo up of the one we're looking at. Here, it was. Yeah, I think we saw them in Walmart. I think we did. So it's this one here. So we were able to get this from an American importer down here in Australia, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Here, I'm gonna have some more. Hold on. It's pretty good. Ping would eat it. Chipmunk says, which you like better, the key lime or this one? Mrs. Ping, which one do you like? You like the key lime? Mrs. Ping said she liked the key lime better. Do you like the key lime better because it's got like a thicker consistency, or?
Yeah, I think it's thicker.
It's more like a.
It's not as lightly whipped, I guess.
It's more like
Like
a cheesecake.
yeah.
As with this one's more like a cream pie.
Mousse, like a mousse.
Yeah, this one's more like it's mostly cream with a little bit of cookie. I'd still eat it though. It's pretty good. I think it almost tastes like like when you melt ice cream and it gets like real fluffy. It's almost like that. It's almost like melted half melted ice cream. And yeah, it's pretty good, but it's like a lot of cream. So the pie is quite big, and I think we're gonna have to try eat it, but we may not get through it before it goes off because of the amount of cream in it. Yeah, so not sure how long it'll last, this one. The key lime one we had last week lasted quite a long time. I think with 4 or 5 days. This one, it may not last that long. Yeah, the key lime was pretty good. We would buy it again. You just had a cheese string and a Dr. Pepper. I had a 7-Up. Can you get my 7-Up for me? I had a tropical 7-Up, which was really good. I take Granny a bit. Our grandma's weird. She doesn't like sweet food, and not really. See, we had a 7-Up, zero sugar tropical, which these are great. Barker.
Yeah, no, she's not big into sweet food, but maybe that's good one.
The other grandma would like it, but the Croatian grandma doesn't like sweet food. So I don't think she would like that. But the other grandma would. The other grandma likes sweet food. Sarah said, I found somebody on Facebook that says that she mentored her daughter. So I asked if there's anything unique we should know about her. Did she have disabilities? Is she living somewhere? Yeah, thank you. Let me know. I appreciate it. Thank you for reaching out to them. Gayla said, do you want to come back around this way? Well, yes, but someone asked you a question. Um, someone asked, "How's your mom?"
My mum, oh, yeah, a lot better. A lot better. I think she still has a little bit of a cough, but other than that, she's doing really well.
She did really well.
Goodness.
She was very lucky. The fact that the lung cancer it was very early, so they only had to take like 10% of her lung, as where when she originally when they found it, and then she got a what was it, like a like she got like a appraisal or whatever. They went in there and they're like, oh, we're gonna have to take 50% of your lung. And she was like freaking out. She's like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to lose half my lung. And they only had to take 10% in the end. So she's actually doing all right. She had the surgery, and I think within about a week, she was about 70% fine. It's just been the niggly last 5% that's sort of been a bit annoying. But I think it's mostly been this one that's been the hard one. To get back to health is Mrs. Ping. Yeah, her recovery's just been almost half a year, almost yeah, half a year, and you're still not fully um back to normal.
No, not 100%, but
I mean, she's
almost there.
yeah, I'd say she's like 95%. There's still just some niggly things that she has to try and deal with every day, which some days are good, some days are bad. She has a good and bad days. Yeah, but her mum did all right. I think it sounded very scary, and ended up being more easy than her surgery. So apparently, chopping off lungs is way easier than stomach issues. So Gayla said that's because your body was poorly beforehand. Yeah, it was. So the doctors actually said the first surgery didn't work because she was so sick already. So they're like, her health was so bad that the stitches didn't heal, and then the body couldn't heal properly because she was so ill, malnourished and things like that. Um, yeah, so that's true. That's what the doctor said. So, but hey, now we get to eat cake.
Yes.
Now we get to eat cream pies.
Cream pie.
American food, yeah. Actually, Mrs. Ping, where's those things you got yesterday? Those.
Oh, the money pudding.
She went to go pick up, so I asked her to go pick up some more of the 7-Up tropical, and then she found these things when she was at the store. These things. These. Oh, so they're called Chex Mix Muddy Buddies, and she's been really all over, like she's so excited about what these are. They're called Chex yeah. What are they? Oh, they're weird.
Little cracker things.
Hmm.
Oh, actually,
It's not really my thing.
yum.
Do you like them? She likes them. Oh. Hold on. I don't. Hold on.
No.
Maybe maybe not that flavor for me. I mean, I don't think I really like it that much. She likes them because she loves cinnamon, so she's very happy with that. I don't. Here, give me a couple in my hand. Yeah. So they're like little cereal things. Yeah. They're like little like squares. Oh, I lost one. Oh, I lost two. There you go. I only have one left now. I lost the other two. They fell on my desk. But Mrs. Ping likes them. Go on, eat that one.
That one didn't fall.
No, that one didn't fall.
Yeah, they're good.
All right, she likes them. She likes them. Although I have the bar, the
Oh yeah. Musketeer.
the Three Musketeer.
Yeah. You like this one, sure.
I got this for Halloween. I was able to get a Three Musketeers bar for me. So this is my Halloween treat. I was able to get a Three Musketeers bar, which is one of Ping's favorite candy bars from America. So haven't opened it yet, but I will. These are good. I like these. Very much like a Milky Way, an Australian Milky Way, but you get a giant one. It's like having a giant Milky Way bar. So I will eat that at some point. But yeah, there you go. American food test to end the night. Chipmunk said, I know what Mrs. Ping would like. Different brands make them or something similar. Years ago from Gertrude Hawk, they made these buttery cinnamon graham cracker type pretzel snack shaped snack. Okay, yeah, she likes the do you guys get at Christmas time, do you get the Dutch cookies? Danish cookies? Do you get Mrs. Ping will eat like a giant tub of these every Christmas if I allow her to buy them. And Costco sells like a giant one. These things, these Royal Dansk, Mrs. Ping loves these stupid things. We had one, it was like this big. It was huge and it was like that thick. And it had about, I don't know, like 500 cookies or something in it. Had like 500 cookies in it. Yeah, so Mrs. Ping loves these at Christmas, and every Christmas we go to Costco and buy the big one so that she can munch on them through the holiday season. So now that we're getting into Christmas and Thanksgiving, we will probably do that again, and we'll probably go get her some so that she can. What is going on? Yeah. All right. Chipmunk says, I have a lot in common with her. Yeah. Hold on. No, Australia doesn't. No, not a lot with cinnamon in Australia. All right, it's 5 o'clock. It's been a long day. We've done a lot of streaming today. A ton. We've done 2 shows today. So, all right. I think we're going to get out of here. Hey, thank you to these people. Thanks to Carolina for the super sticker. Thanks to Sean for the thumbs up. Yeah, he says hit the like button. Yeah, hit the like button or thumbs up, whichever one you have. And I will be back when we have an update for this lady. When we have a better update for this woman, I will come back and I will tell you what's going on with Joanna Brown out of Massachusetts. So hopefully by the morning, the police had done a press conference and we'll get an update to exactly what's going on with this case. It's all a bit strange right now. So I'll let you know then. Thanks for joining me tonight. Good night, everyone. Remember, hit that subscribe button for Ping. I would appreciate it. Bye.
Jacket feeling cold against your skin, running through the chaos, letting all the sin, temptation in a bottle, ready for the night, craving for the thrill, it's time to ignite, dark desire.